Alright guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the LTXtreme Shooter Drone. It's a real classic. I got this at Toys R Us on the last day that they were open. This was the last thing I bought. I think there's a video of me picking it up when I'm there and most of the stores all roped off and all that stuff. And this is going to go out to RC Crazy. I'm sending this to him. I figured he could shoot the kids with it. But I paid $6 for it. I think it was $6. It might have been $6.99 because you know everything's usually $49 or $99. But I don't know if it was. It might have just been $6. I don't know. And it was worth it. I think I seen it on Amazon for like $45 or something like that. But you know, $6, what the hell, right? How can you go wrong with $6? Okay, so anyway, what it does is it shoots these little discs here, and there's the remote. So we're gonna take it out of the box, which I already did all the unpacking of the zip ties and all that crap. It says easy to fly, which I did take it up for a minute, and it was okay after you got the trim set on there. Yeah, it was okay. It was flying okay. I mean, it has to be stable for you to be able to shoot, right? Okay, because if it's going all over the place, how the hell are you going to line up a shot, right? Here's the quadcopter, and it's got a pretty big halo on there, so basically it's going to be indestructible. And the props sit down below the halo in here, so that looks pretty decent. Here's your loading bay for the ammunition right here. I don't know which way you... Yeah, I think you do it this way here. Yeah, right there. You open it up like that. That's the front. So the discs will shoot out there. They give you a box of 20 discs. And they're right here. But you can only load 10 at a time in the machine. So there's 20 in the box, so they give you 2 rounds. So you just open up the bay and drop them in there. And then it has a slight click to close it. Nothing major, nothing real hard. And they give you a little bag in here with a spare set of props and a USB cord. Now it charges faster. It even says it in the instructions. If you can plug it into the computer and charge it, but if you put it into one of those little blocks that has the I think it's an extra amp or something in there, it says on there it'll charge a lot quicker. So the manual's pretty decent, you know. It's not real it doesn't have all that, you know, Chinglish in there. It's mostly pretty straightforward. Tells you how to put the batteries in. 3 AAA batteries go in the transmitter, but it already comes preloaded with batteries, and it had that little piece of tape on there where you would pull the tape out and that would activate the batteries. So, you know, I didn't have to do that. All I had to do was pull the little piece of tape out. The batteries are in there. And it shows you here about charging, and if you charged it on the block, it would get more. It tells you to put 10 of the pads in there. And tells you how to calibrate. And on the transmitter, this is the speed right here. This is the speed, and these are the trims. This is the power button, and that's to shoot. It doesn't do any flips or anything, so because that's not what it's for. It's for shooting. Okay, it's for shooting things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up some cups, some paper cups. Now I'm not making any more videos with this thing. I'm sending this out to Eric. So I'm not going to be doing any outdoor flights with this because this is, I think, more like an indoor type deal, you know. So I'm going to take it off the table there, get it turned around, and see if I can shoot some of these cups. Who knows? because I haven't tried this yet. So, I mean, I have no idea what the hell's going to happen here. Okay. So let's put this over here. Like I said, I did fly it for a couple of minutes, but I never shot the thing. So. And it has a 600, and I think it's a 650 3.7 volt, and you can charge the quadcopter right here. There's a USB port right there, or you can take it out and swap a different battery in there if you want. There's the on and off switch right there. So you would turn it on, set it down, turn on the transmitter, and it has one of those where it just finds it and binds it. It doesn't do the there goes the calibration. It doesn't do the where you go up and down on the stick to bind it. It just, when it finds it, it binds it itself. Okay, so let's just turn it on and see what happens. Anything's possible. Got to get the trim worked out, which I just did. For some reason, every time you fly this thing, you have to mess with the trim. I'm telling you, this thing is not as easy as it looks. Okay, I missed my first shot, but it was close. Missed that one too. You saw it go by there. It's kind of cool though, to be honest with you. Okay, I hit it. It just didn't knock the cup. I hit it twice. It just didn't knock the cup out. Yeah, I screwed that one up. Okay, well the cups thing was a disaster because it doesn't have enough power to knock over the cups. Let's just check the range on the discs to see how far it will actually go. Okay, it went all the way to the sliding glass door. So that was pretty cool. Okay, I'm out of ammo. I think, I'll be honest with you, I think this thing would be a lot better without this halo on here. Now we're just going to check the battery life. And I'll put the flight time in there. I'm just going to run the battery out. But it does work. It just doesn't have a lot of power. And you can't get too close to the cups because the wind from the props will blow the cups away. So maybe you could set up like some kind of target thing. You know, that might be pretty cool. It's pretty stable. It has it has altitude hold. Well, it kind of has altitude hold. It jostles around a lot. The altitude hold's not real good. Let's put it that way. You see how it keeps going up, drifting up all the time. So, yeah, it's a good toy. It's a toy, okay? We got to remember that. It's a toy. It's a little noisy, too. It's not that nimble. They put it to you that way. I think it would be a lot better with that halo off of there. To be honest with you. Definitely would be better. The battery seems to be lasting a long time, so actually the battery will last long enough for you to load 2 rounds in there. If you fired off the first round, you can stop it, land it, load it up again with the next 10, and shoot the next 10. And the range is pretty decent too. I think the battery might be giving up the ghost. The battery's actually lasted way longer than I thought it would, to be honest with you. I thought it would only fly for like maybe 4 minutes, but I think it's doing a little bit better than that. I'm just running out the battery. Yeah, the battery's going down because it doesn't have any more lift. It's just, yeah, it won't pull up no more. So that's about it for the battery. All right, guys. It was a thrill a minute with the Xtreme. Yes, good toy. Good toy for the kiddies. I'll see what I would do with this thing. Would be take off this thing here all the way around, and I think it actually screws in here in the bottom. You can see the screw there, there, and then these, I think these screw in too. Yeah, so you can just unscrew the whole thing. So first, that's going to be a lot of weight on this thing, because this thing seems like it's, it's well made, so I would just remove all of this, but I didn't want to do that to make this video. But that's what I would do. I would remove this thing, and I'll bet you it would fly a lot better. It would be a lot more nimble. No doubt. I would definitely take this thing apart. And, I mean, if I was Eric, I would try it like this first and see how he liked it. And then, he could take all that off and then try it, do like a comparison thing with it. So, yeah, but it did okay, for what it is. It's only $6, right? All right, guys, there you go. The Xtreme Shooter Drone, a real classic. All right, guys, have a nice day.